Yeah, a very significant update indeed, but no definitive conclusion, I hasten to add. So the update is, as you say, the Met now believes that Abdul Ezedi, the Clapham chemical attack suspect, the subject of this 9-day manhunt, has gone into the River Thames and drowned. They've reached this conclusion after studying all the CCTV angles off that bridge. They pinpointed him on Chelsea Bridge at just before 11:30 p.m. Last Wednesday night, 4 hours after the chemical attack in Clapham, and they released those images last night after tracing his movements to that point. But since then, they haven't been able to find him in any of the CCTV footage. They say they spent the last 24 hours examining all CCTV, and that it's their main working hypothesis that he's now gone into the water. But note, they don't know whether he jumped or fell. They haven't used that language. The language is that they believe he's gone into the water. So for two reasons. One is the lack of CCTV of him coming off the bridge. They not only looked at CCTV on buildings and on the bridge, but also on buses that passed the bridge during that time. They say 3 buses passed. And the second reason they reached this conclusion is because of his behaviour on the bridge. They say there was a marked difference between his behaviour on the bridge and before it. Before he reached this bridge, they say he walked with purpose on a route hugging the River Thames, but then when he reached the bridge, they say there was a visible change in his behaviour. He walks up and down, to and fro. He was seen leaning over the railings before there is a loss of sight. So that's their working hypothesis, but as I say, it's not a definitive conclusion. They say they are still looking for a body and now working with marine police to do so, but they also say that the River Thames is very fast flowing indeed, and it can take well over a month for a body to surface, and in some cases they say some bodies never surface at all. So in the absence of any further evidence, the investigation is still live. They are still dedicating a big team of officers to it and still following up all possible leads, including, for example, whether anyone actually helped Abdul Ezedi in the hours after the attack in Clapham, but also, of course, following up with the victim of the attack, the woman who we now know to be Abdul Ezedi's ex-partner. She suffered horrific injuries, life-changing injuries, we're told, and she, of course, remains in hospital for now, too ill to speak with police.